boom, boom, boom.
Oh, wait,
My hair is all messy.
I'm sorry.
Hey, what's up, you guys? It is Tyler. Welcome to the
Hey, what's up, guys? This is Mr. Lapping
Cameras all
and watching to AWC
episode 30 review. 31 review, right? You're correct. 31 review. I am your host with the most.
And I'm your co-host with the utmost disrespect.
Okay. So there's no one else here with us, and that's mainly because I had to do this in the morning because there's a lot of issues with the episode yesterday. I couldn't exactly get it to work, and then it was crashing. So by the time the episode was already up to finish, it was like 3 o'clock in the morning. And it's like, no one's going to want to do a review at 4 o'clock in the morning. So it's like, all right, we're not doing a review tonight. So I'm like, all right, I'll just do it in the afternoon. And lo and behold, there's really no one on in the afternoon. Everyone's out doing stuff on a Monday, Tuesday afternoon. So it's me and Darren here.
Yep.
Anyways, this is the review for episode 31 release. And it was a pretty nice episode, other than all those crashes and all those mishaps that happened during the episode. It was pretty nice. I enjoyed it. Let's get into the episode. The first match was Lexi. What are you eating? Lexi! What you gonna have for fatty? The first match was between it was T Dynamite, Johnny Camundo, and Alejandro Leyva in a triple threat match. Just a regular triple threat match. It was short. The match was like 3 minutes long, which was the equivalent of 3 men in the match. Yeah, the equivalent of everyone in the match was basically the equivalent of how long the match lasted, like 3 minutes tops. Very short. The winner of that match came to be T Dynamite, who got the win over Johnny Camundo. Who once again, T Dynamite is facing Johnny Camundo for the AWC All Continental Championship in a hair versus hair match at AWC 100. A hair versus hair match at AWC 100. Johnny Camundo was T Dynamite, and a lot of momentum for T Dynamite going through this match as he pinned John. He didn't pin Ollie. He pinned Johnny of all people in this match. So that was something. So, anyways, Johnny came up with the L, taking the pin. T Dynamite stand tall. We're top of Johnny. 3 men are going to be in the Clash of Titans match, so let's not forget that. That should be interesting as well. The second match was. What was the second match? It's 6-man over the top rope battle royal to determine who will be the new Limitless Championship, as it was vacant for being Queen D being stripped of the title. So the participants were, as entrances goes, I believe it was Miguel, Dusty, Freddie, PJ Future, PJ Future, Chadwick, and the returning Charles Maxwell, who looks like he straight out of woods. Hair not cut, hair all grown out, beard looking all nasty, whatnot. Poor hygiene, wearing a white jumpsuit, no shoes on. And he came out with the name Judas Maxwell. Not even Charles Maxwell, Judas Maxwell. So that was something noteworthy to go about. So Judas Maxwell came out and everyone's like, what is going on here? So 6-man over the top rope battle royal. The first round that eliminated was Chadwick, which is a big start. A lot of people to get eliminated. You really didn't expect someone who held a Limitless Championship for as long as they did to get eliminated first. But Chadwick was thrown over the top rope first by Miguel, leaving 5 men left in the ring. And then after Chadwick, I think Miguel was the one who was eliminated. And Miguel got thrown over the top rope by Judas. So then after Chadwick came Miguel. Then after Miguel, it came to PJ Future, who got thrown over. PJ Future been doing good so far. I can't say he's been tearing it. I can't say he's been
tearing division up.
Well, I can't say he's on a hot streak because he wrestles here and there, and every time he wrestles, he wins. So he's been doing good. So PJ Future then got eliminated. So then it came down to Judas Maxwell, Freddie, and Dusty. Yeah, and Dusty. So those three, everyone's like, well, we don't want Judas to win, and we don't want Freddie to win. We don't want either man in the ring to win, but if we had to choose one, I guess we're gonna choose Dusty. And then Dusty got eliminated by Judas. He was hurled over the top rope by Judas. Hurled over the top rope. Like a piece of meat. So then it came down to Judas and Freddie, and by this time, I think the whole crowd, everyone was on Freddie's side because no one wanted to see Judas win. So it was a lot of back and forth, a lot of times where we thought Judas had it won, but Freddie came back with the upsets and eliminated Judas Maxwell to become a 3-time Limitless champion. What did you think about this match?
Great. Well, not great because I'm not rooting for nobody that match.
And I did get reports that Freddie has talked to people backstage, and he has made it so that way all his Limitless defenses will be in 3-on-1 matches. So whenever Limitless Championship on line, will be Freddie, Ham Sandwich, and Barry defending the Limitless Championship against one man. So as of right now, it looks like it's going to be Freddie, Ham Sandwich, and Barry versus Shinga Keto, a Clash of Titans for the Limitless Championship. And you know what? The odds stacked against whoever faces Freddie is to take the title off of him, don't you think?
Yeah, no. Well,
you don't think so?
If you get somebody
good, Barry.
They're not. Turkey Chops and Halle Berry.
Put it this way: if you have one bad wrestler, that's easy. But if you have 3 bad wrestlers, it increases the chances of them winning. So here's the thing: Ham Sandwich isn't bad. I think Ham Sandwich is okay.
Boy,
have you seen his matches? Ham Sandwich puts on better matches than Freddie does.
They're all bums.
Ham, I'm not saying that they're all good. I'm saying
I'm
saying in terms of who was the best, Ham Sandwich puts on the best matches.
They're all bums.
You can't agree with me there. Ham Sandwich puts on the best matches.
I hate all their matches. They nothing. They just know people jobbers.
You must have not seen TJ Shadows versus Ham Sandwich. Sounds like really good match on Friday's fight.
Because that TJ in there, TJ gonna make every match he in a good match or a great match. He always got to carry the other person on his back. But that's nothing about his match.
Yeah, I guess so. So the next match after that was, I believe the next match after this was DC Zam Cham versus BWB for the AWC.
Oh yeah,
no. Oh, I spelled it. It was DC Zam Cham versus Jay Blaze for the AWC X Division Championship. This was a pretty solid match. Pretty solid. Jay Blaze got in his hits. He did hit his corkscrew splash, which DC kicked out of. And then we saw Jay Blaze on for it again, and DC stood up, hit him with that fighter's elbow out of nowhere for the 3 counts, and knocked out Jay Blaze like a squirrel. Which led to the nation of who will face the X Division champion at AWC 100. The returning one night only, one nighter, every nighter, BWB. Got a big pop. Everyone loved it. It's like you have the barbed wire brawler versus the modern day best brawler in the business. So, you have brawler versus the brawler,
legend
DC versus BWB, which I don't believe we've seen that match before. He might have, but it might have been a very, very, very long time ago. But BWB, he's one of the most famous, one of the most he is the most respected wrestler in that company, even though he is not typically signed to AWC. He's just competing, I'll do this. But BWB versus DC Zam Cham, BWB came out. DC started hitting. He started laying into the BWB, who countered that. They started going at it, ended with BWB laying out DC Zam Cham with a cradle DDT, which I miss seeing. I miss seeing that cradle DDT. BWB laid him out, and yeah, he stood over top holding that X Division championship. So what do you think about this? What did you think about Jay versus DC and
in the return of BWB? I think it was great. It was really great.
So yeah, we got DC versus BWB at ABC 100. It's going to be interesting. Can't wait to see who wins that match. I'm kind of tied right now on who's going to win. I want to say BWB, but then DC,
He's a fighter.
he's a fighter. He's not giving up anytime soon. So, kind of hard to knock down someone who doesn't go down at all. The next match is a tag team match determining the number one contenders for AWC Tag Team Championship next week. Steel Cage versus Triple X and Chris Chambers. This was the best match on the card. Honestly, in my opinion, I would say this is the best match on the card. Even though this match, well, this is where the technical difficulties came in during this match. So a lot of people watching it live didn't know what was happening. But if you did it was really good. A lot of back and forth. Shocking victory by on the end of Triple X and Chris Chambers. Triple X hit the falling star. He hit the falling star onto Logan Steele for the win. I don't think anyone really expected Triple X and Chris Chambers to get the win. It was good Cage here.
Chris Chambers, I don't know where hype him up no more because I should get shown.
But he's the most disliked person ever. I don't understand how you could hype him up. There's no way you could hype up Chris Chambers.
Man, I did everything like gang got it back in AWC, and he didn't even say thank you. He didn't even say thank you. So I'm about to be with other people like, boo, Chris Chambers, fuck you, bitch. You a fuck boy. That's what everybody say about you.
You close on your finger?
My knee.
You close on your knee?
Yes.
Ow. Yeah. What'd you expect? Your knee's not broke. It's not funny. Anyways, I'm going to be. It's going to be interesting seeing a match between, freaking Triple X, Chris Chambers versus Mystery X Extravagance for the Tag Team Championship. It's going to be interesting. Was the main event of the evening. It was not Jay Blaze. That's the match we saw. So the main event was Jin Kazi versus Fies Daniel. And the story behind this match was Fies lining up with Jin and David to get David to see light. Look, dude, what the hell are you doing? Get out of there. Jin's bad. But Jin kind of found him out and started slapping him. And Fies fought back. 1 week ago, fought back, and it led to a match between Fies and Jin this week, where if Jin wins, David will stay entitled to Jin, which means that he will still be Jin's bitch. And if Fies wins, then David will leave him and probably become anarchist again. Yeah. So it was between these two. It was a really good match. I thought the match of the night really went to the previous match. Fies showed much resilience here, but in the end, the outside enforcer David was at the side of Jin, which really didn't make much sense because it's unless you're under really deep brainwash, why would you want to be by the side of someone who refers to you as his bitch? But David helped Jin get the victory, and David stays entitled to Jin after Jin pins Fies. So the real twist was at the end of the match. When we saw the anarchist, we saw the whole anarchist thing intro, and then came back on, and it looked like anarchist was in the ring, and then it's wait a minute, how can anarchist be in the ring dressed down his attire if he was just outside the ring, dressed as someone else? And then during the Sister Abigail, you saw David walk in the picture. It's wait, what the fuck is going on? What is going on here? Is it anarchist and David? Or are they two separate people? We don't understand. So he stands up, turns around because David's trying to get a good look at him. No one can get a good look at this guy. He turns around and it looked to be Mark Jernigan, dressed as anarchist.
I guess my conspiracy.
Hold on, gotta finish it. So anarchist. So Mark Jernigan, dressed as anarchist, came out to beat up Jin. And we thought he was here to save David, but lo and behold, he attacked David too. He attacked both of them. He attacked Jin and David. It looked like he was there to save Fies. So we already know what's going on there. Mark lays out David with his sister Abigail onto the table, which is the same exact thing Anarchist did to Jin to kickstart their feud, which is a little bit of, intertwinement there. But he lays out David. He puts Jim back in the ring, and then he hits him with a coda, a spear. Poses in the show end. It's like, what is this? It doesn't make any sense.
Right.
Like, it can't be. It's not. I mean, it could be anarchist, but like, it's not anarchist because anarchist is David, so it's not anarchist. It's like, what's your theory, Darren?
Oh, listen. Now, if anybody noticed this, anarchist lost his power. So, do you think the power went to Mark Jernigan? Mark Jernigan left too. So that means if the power went to Mark Jernigan, that means Papa Nina got something to do with this. I got something to do with this.
Here's the thing. When Papa Nima left, Mark Jernigan was still there, and Mark Jernigan didn't have the powers now.
So, but the deal is anything can happen. Like a deal could be made. He could make a deal with Papa Nima, and then just like that, you got anarchist power, just like anarchist and everything. But then you gotta play the fact that if he did get his powers, what type of thing Papa Nima would come into play if that was to happen? Would he come back and destroy shit and destroy David as the man he is and turn it back to anarchist, or would this Mark Jernigan beat the shit out of David until you wake the fuck up and understand?
Because he's really just Kamado's anarchist. It's like either you call him David or he's Kamado's anarchist. But it's like a lot of people are thinking that was anarchist in the ring, and I can confirm that was not anarchist because there's no way in hell anarchists would be outside the ring and inside the ring at the same time. That's some shadow jitsu shit, and this is not Naruto. So that was not anarchist in the ring. That was Mark Jernigan in the ring. Really, you should call him Dark Jernigan now. Dark Jernigan, that's so funny. Broken Mark. Broken Mark or Dark Jernigan. I don't know. But Mark Jernigan, he returned, and so what do you think about him? If he was there to help David, why did he attack David? Both Jen and David. He didn't just attack Jen. He didn't just attack David. He attacked both of them. So what do you think was his?
No, man. I don't know. Just seemed a little fishy to me, man. I think you know more about this than me.
I don't know too much about it. I mean, this is all just speculation, all happening at one time. You think you know something, and then something else happens next week. It just changes the whole platform because it's like the powers were gone, but now it seems like the powers are marked. But like, does he really have powers, or did he just come there and lights out? It's like we don't know what's going on right now. We just know Mark came out dressed as an anarchist, laid out David and Jim, and that's where the show ends. We didn't get any intel on why. We didn't get any intel on who. We didn't get any intel. It was like we're not gonna really know much about this until next week.
Right.
So that should be very interesting. So let's get on to the match card for AWC episode 32, the Clash Before the Clash, which is the Go Home episode to AWC episode 100, AWC 100. I can't wait for that. So let's get right into this match card. The opening match will be Triple X versus Chris Chambers for the Triple X to Chris Chambers versus Mystery X Extravagance, Chadwick and Akulto for the AWC Tag Team Championships.
Right.
What do you think? Who do you think is going to come out to win this match? Basically, whoever wins this match is going to face the Elite at AWC 100 for both titles. So who do you see winning this match? I think with the assistance of Queen B, I think the match is going to be in favor of Triple X and Chris Chambers.
Yeah, well, I want Chris Chambers to achieve something because I brought him back here with this shit.
Well, before you even bring him back, he was the world champion and he was an active champion. So what?
I was going to make him great again. So he got to be great again. So, yeah, I want him to win.
Triple X and Chris Chambers. It can go either way. Really, I'm going to have to say Triple X and Chris Chambers only because I think Queen D is going to be accompanying them. And Queen D can definitely.
It's Queen D or Queen B?
Queen D. D. The letter D after C.
Oh, I'm about to say, I thought it was Queen Bitch. I'm like, damn. Well, she do bitching.
So then the undercard match is Tyler Williams. Now here's the thing behind these matches. Tyler Williams and Adam Velez will both be in matches where, in order to have any control over the Clash of Titans match, you have to win. Basically, like, you know, if someone does something wrong, or if someone interferes, or if they want to interfere, or they want to restart the match, they have to win their match.
Mm-hmm.
So the first match will be Tyler's match. Will be Tyler Williams versus Shingo Kito. You're going to go with Shingo Kito, even though Tyler's has been improving and he's been a lot better. I think that Shingo Kito, he's on a hot streak. Shingo Kito, fresh out of Japan. Shingo Kito's been in the ring more than Tyler has, been in the ring longer than Tyler has. So I think we're going with Shingo Kito. Either.
Shingo Kito, Tyler Williams. Hope Shingo Kito whoop his ass.
I'm hoping Tyler wins, so that way if anything goes wrong in a classic type match, he can be like, all right, restart the match. Because like if he doesn't, then he can't restart the match. He can't interfere or any of that. So Tyler won't be in the match at all if the match.
Yeah, I think
so. Shingo Kito. And then the next match is a Limitless Open Challenge. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, Limitless Open Challenges are Freddy's a champion, but now the Limitless Championship will be defended in 3-on-1 matches each and every week until Freddy loses. So, with that being said, who do you think is going to accept that Limitless Open Challenge? Do you think they're going to be Freddy, Barry, and Ham Sandwich?
Ham Sandwich.
Yeah, listen to my question.
What's it do? What's it do?
I said, who do you think is going to accept the challenge? And if so, do you think Freddy will beat him?
Oh, I think he might go with the challenge. I don't know. I honestly don't know. Who get a ring with three jobbers? Well,
really?
Well, 3 jobbers do make actually a perfect. 3 jobbers can make a perfect one good match. Well, I say. I don't know who's set with the match with them. I don't know. Somebody gotta be stupid or dumb. Or a stupid idiot.
Let's say next match will be a 3-on-3 match. Alejandro Leyva, Judas Maxwell, and T Dynamite versus Jay Blaze, El Bandito, and the LA Continental Champion Johnny Camundo. This seems like a very star-studded match. So this match gonna be hard to call. But who do you think is gonna win this match? It looks like it's team. Right now, it looks like Team Johnny versus Team T Dynamite. Which team do you have winning?
Alejandro, Judas Maxwell, and T Dynamite.
Do you have them winning over Jay, El Bandito, and Johnny?
But yeah, you got a point there.
It's hard to call.
And Bandito, I like it. I say and Bandito. You know,
it's like I like everyone on Johnny's team. I like Johnny, I like El Bandito, and I like Jay Blaze. And on the other teams, like Alejandro's cool, Judas is cool, T Dynamite. I mean, everyone needs T Dynamite, so. I will probably have to go with the team of JL Bandito.
Yeah, I agree with you. Even though don't call his name.
Even though T Dynamite does have a win over both Alejandro and Johnny, so it does give him more leverage in this match because he does have an advantage. It's just more so of who's going to get the most heat going into their match AWC 100 for the Continental Championship with both of their hair.
Hair? What this? Ain't no point in hair. That'll make the meaningless matches.
Hair versus hair.
No, I want to hear the I Quit match. And I like all the other stuff. When I get to that matches, like you getting hair. I don't care about the hair. It's just hair.
Who doesn't hate T Dynamite's mohawk?
True, that is stiff. Yo, that ain't the thing that don't move and that don't fail. It's always just stiff. There's that one thing with that would never.
And then Johnny, he's been growing on his hair for the longest time. He already got his hair down to his neck. He got the beard growing out. Got the Daniel Bryan.
Talking about hair though. Hair. It's not an I Quit. It's not none of hype matches. First blood ain't that hype.
Yeah, everyone believes. Everybody believes. Okay, so the next match is the co-main event. DC's Amp Champ versus Adam Balaz. Remember, same thing with Tyler Williams matches. If Adam Balaz can't have any power over what happens in the match, all that kind of jazz. So, first time ever match. Do you think DC's Amp Champ is going to beat Adam Balaz, or is Adam Balaz going to beat? This is the first time ever, so this is going to be interesting. Who do you got to win this match? DC or Adam?
I don't give 2 shits, but I say DC second.
So you think Tyler and Amber lose their matches? Put it this way. Of those 2 men, who do you think are going to win their matches and have control? Do you think they're both going to lose?
I don't think Tyler will lose to Kito, and DC going to win.
So basically, both men are going to lose.
Yep, I'll do two shits about it.
I'm probably going to have to go with DC because DC's on a hot streak, and going into this match with BWB, it only makes sense if DC wins. So then the main event, a colossal main event, world champion versus world champion, Rusty versus Jin Kazi.
Now, Rusty was on a hot streak for the longest now. He deserved everything he got. Like everybody he's been pushed and everything. Now I see him in the company as a figure to be reckoned with, and let me finish. So now him facing Jin Kazi, even though Jin Kazi is the all-time greatest and he's an all-in-ring performer, I think Rusty might get lucky here. Even though I hate to say it, he might get lucky.
You think Rusty's gonna beat you?
He might get. I'm saying the way he performing now, man, he might get lucky.
His resiliency against Adam shows that he can hang in a match for a long time. That's the one thing that I think Rusty will have the advantage in the Clash of Titans match. Rusty hung in the match with Adam for at least like 45 minutes. They were in a 2 out of 3 falls match, Extreme Rules match. So we haven't seen Jin Kazi in a lengthy match. We've seen how Rusty could do in a lengthy match. Like kick out like 21 nuclear bombs. So it's like Rusty will definitely have an advantage in the Clash of Titans. But here is not is the better champion. Which world champion is the better world champion? ACW or AWC? And both men have been on hot streaks, aside from Jin losing the week before and a shocking loss to Jay Blaze and
he lost to Jay
Rusty.
Blaze. What the hell?
Yeah, Jay Blaze pinned Jin Kazi last week.
What the hell?
I know, shocking, right? Jin Kazi never loses.
What the hell?
So aside from that one loss that kind of flipped the script, threw everyone off. I think Jin. It's kind of hard to say about this one. I think I want to go with Jin. I don't know. I think I'm going to go with Jin Kazi. And now for AWC 100 match card, just a quick rundown. So pre-show we gonna have Queen D in action.
True, we got Queen bitch in action. Sorry, let me stop.
So then the next pre-show is Rusty versus El Bandito. And then the opening match will be T Dynamite versus Johnny Camundo in a hair versus hair match for the LA Continental Championship. Who do you got winning this match, Darren? Who will have their heads shaven? Who is going to be champion?
I don't really care, but I'll say Johnny Camundo will win.
Yeah, I think I got John. I think if Johnny wins the match, and that's what it's going to be Johnny winning. So the undercard next match will be the amalgamation match, the AWC Tag Team Champions versus the X Factor Champions, where the winning team will absorb the losing team's championship belt. So what do you think would be the main tag team titles? Will it be the AWC Tag Team Champions or the AWC X Factor Champions?
The AWC Tag Team Champion, because nobody cared too white ass about the A. Damn.
You really think we're
Activation Champion?
Well, you gotta remember who's X Factor Champion. X Factor Champion's already elite.
I don't care.
Jin and Adam.
I don't care. The Activision shit need to go bye-bye. Had the tag team title everybody loved. Nobody loved them, that Activision bullshit. Nobody never wanted that. They just made that shit up as they went along. So I want that. I want that title ship here no more. I don't want them tag team title ship here no more. So we need that one tag team for people like who tag team up right now? I want to name somebody old. I say Jen and David can get them tag team champions and be on top of them like they is or was.
So you think that Jen and David are going?
Yeah.
So that's for the championship.
Mm-hmm. What?
Jen and David are the X Factor champions. So you think the X Factor champions are?
Yeah.
You just said the tag team.
Wait, it said Activision. You confused me. X Factor. Why is it Activision?
I never did. I said X Factor.
Oh no! I want them to lose. Like lose really bad. Like get beat up.
So the tag team championship now.
Yes, I've been the tag team championship.
You said X Factor not too long ago, so I'm just asking. Okay, so the next match is Fies versus Comatose Anarchist or David. We got Fies versus David here. Interesting.
David.
I think Mark will play some role in this match. I don't know how, but I think he'll play some role in this match. And if he does, I think it's probably going to be in David's favor. Okay, so David. Next match will be Alejandro Leyva, Jay Blaze, and question mark. He's only in there once. This is a different card. Alejandro Leyva, Jay Blaze, and question mark versus DJK, Cal, and Curtis Strong.
Don't call his name. Don't call his name.
So who do you think is going to be a mystery partner for Alejandro and Jay Blaze?
Who else?
We mean who else? I'm probably going to have to go with DJK, Cal, and Curtis Strong. They're going to stand their ground. Even though Cal and Curtis Strong are...
Yeah, I got a prediction that Adam might come out for Alejandro. And what's your prediction?
You think Adam's going to come out for him?
Yeah. Yeah, most likely Adam. Definitely Adam.
So Alejandro, Jay, and Adam.
Yep.
Okay, so Alejandro, Jay, and Adam versus DJK, Cal, and Curtis. I'm going to go with Cal, Jay, and Curtis, even though Cal and Curtis really don't have much to gain for this match because they're going to go right back to where they were after this match is over. I think it's really going to be DJK is going to be the one who's still going to be here at the end of the day, as well as everyone on the other team, depending on who's the team with Alejandro and Jay. So I think I'm going to probably go with the team no DQ, DJK, Cal, and Curtis. And then we got the co-main event, DC Zam Champ versus BWB for the AWC X-Men Championship, which is going to be probably the hardest match on this card to call. Very hard to call. I'm going to go with DC Zam Champ. Only because we don't know if BWB is back full time. So I'm going with who do you think will win this match?
I honestly don't know.
Well, guess. Educated guess. DC Zam Champ or BWB?
BWB.
You think he's going to become acting champion?
Yeah.
Oh, great.
Okay.
Yeah. So then, not paying attention. Then the main event of the evening, the main event of AWC 100.
Yes.
The rematch of a lifetime. Jin Kazi versus TJ Shadows for the AWC World Championship in the steel cage match.
I'll not let it be still cage match because still cage match is boring nowadays. It's like people know before how they need to, you know. So that's still cage match. It's just not a stipulation as a regular match. So I mean, just with still bars and all that. The way AWC performed is like it's really no point having still cage.
Oh, who do you think's going to that too? Who do you think? I think it's going to be TJ. Remember, this is the last match. Remember, this is the last match for Clash of Titans. So whoever wins this match is going into Clash of Titans, the world champion.
TJ.
You think TJ's going to beat Jin?
It's hard to say, but yeah, TJ will become a lot of outfields these days, so I'm not be surprised.
I won't be surprised either. So Jin's been holding on to that title since April.
Oh my goodness, it's April. That's a long ass time.
Yeah. Tomorrow it will be 4 months that Jin's been holding to that title. It's probably his time to finally lose it. I'm going to say he's probably going to lose it. If there's anyone to lose it to, it's TJ. Not TJ, he's going to lose it in that Clash of Titans match.
You got to lose to Alejandro.
Well, if he loses to Alejandro, it's got to be in that Clash of Titans match. Alejandro's in that match.
Just because of the fact that I want to see everybody's reaction when Alejandro wins the title and then be champion for 2 years. So I don't want to see everybody's reaction. And without promoing, by the way. So I don't want to see that reaction so bad. Like, oh my, what the hell?
I don't think anyone would be here if that were the case.
Hey, they've been champion for 2 years. They've not promoted us. What the hell?
Yeah, no one would be here after the first month and no promos. No one would be here. But anyway, that is what the AWC 100 cards are looking like. Thank you guys for watching this video. Once again, I have to deeply apologize for AWC episode 31 crashing so many times. Gotta clean up my laptop. Gotta do a bunch of stuff to make sure that thing doesn't happen anymore. Anyway, me and Darren are going to tune out here. Thank you all for watching. We will talk to you all later. Peace out.
Hey, I gotta do it.